What's up, guys? This is Kyle from Wax Museum, and as you can see here, I've got another SGC return in front of me. Didn't do a lot of grading, but this 57 set has kind of motivated me to knock some of these out and to send some in myself. And then I've also been sending in an occasional other card. So I'm going to show you, as I'm opening this, some of the cards that I sent in, a little video that I took beforehand. So if I remember right, I think this shipment has 10 different 1957 Topps cards. So those will probably grade somewhere in the 3 to 5 range. And then the final card, which I'm pretty excited about, is a platinum medallion of Theo Ratliff that I found in a lot. You guys might remember that YouTube video. And I'll tell you what, it looks very clean. The reason I sent it in, you can see it here on the back, but the reason I sent it in is I don't think it's going to get any lower than a 9. That thing was super clean. And yeah, I know PSA is probably the better play for something like that. I don't really send to PSA. I don't have anything against them. I just don't have a good kind of setup for that. SGC is very convenient for me. So I just added it onto my 57 Topps return, and we'll save that one for last. You can see it's already on the bottom here. So let's go ahead and look at these 57s first here. Pretty strong return on this first card here. Got a 5 on Charlie Tyra. It's a pretty good looking card. Got a 5 on that. Good grade on this Bob Hopkins. That's a clean looking card as well. Got a 4 on that. Richie Reagan. Good looking card. Not a lot. I don't know. It looks pretty clean to me, but that centering is just brutal. Interested to see. Look at the bottom corner of that slab. I don't know if I've seen. It's on the inside too. It almost looks like debris. Not super noticeable, though. Not noticeable from the front. So I'm not super worried about that. Jim Paxson. Got a 3 on that one. Jack Coleman. Got a 3 on that one. And it's got, you can see, maybe in the light here, you can see the creasing, a little bit of creasing there and there. Phil Jordan got a 4. And one of his cards has his last name spelled incorrectly. I want to say it's his 61 Fleer. I think they spelled it Jordan. No, wait. It's spelled Jordan on the back of this one, Jordon on the front, and I believe it's actually spelled Dan, like SGC has it here on the slab. Little goof there. Wasn't just Panini in the present day that was doing this kind of stuff. Mel Hutchins got a 3. Don't see any surface creases on that one. Corners are a little soft, though. This one, the top is rough on this one, but I think I got that card pretty cheap. And I can always upgrade later on. That's not a great looking card with that border like that, but Guy Sparrow, we got a 3. If I remember right, he's got an interesting story. I think he was nearly paralyzed when he was a teenager, had to wear braces, dreamed of playing basketball, eventually earned scholarships in multiple sports. Actually, yeah, says it on the back of this card here. I forgot that's the story that's mentioned on the back of his 57 Topps. I'll have more on that on the channel later on. Gene Shue. This is one that I picked up at one of the Tampa shows. I mentioned to my friend, hey, it's got a crease there. He gave me a good deal on it. I think I got it for like $10. And ooh, oh no, I do not like what I see here. Kind of got to take that in for a moment. Minimum size not met. Minimum size not met. Okay, so like I said earlier, I sent this in because it looked just super clean to me. I don't know, fits pretty snug in that border. And, man, I don't know. I'll tell you what. And yeah, you're sending in for an opinion. It doesn't mean that it is actually trimmed. I don't believe it is. Number one, just based off of seeing the card in hand, having it with other cards, did not feel like a smaller card to me. Did not feel like any of the edges were different than they normally should be. And then also, you might remember that I found this in a lot. I think it was in a penny sleeve. The conditions I found it in, so the context surrounding everything, I don't think this card is trimmed. So I'm wondering if this wasn't maybe like some of the 96 credentials where they're all diamond cut and some of the manufacturers have a little bit of trouble or they exercise caution when they're grading those and slabbing those. So after I recorded this video, I was chatting with a friend and he kind of clarified something for me. So I just want to cut in and clear something up here. Apparently it is kind of like I thought with the 96 credentials where they're not necessarily trimmed, but maybe that they were cut smaller from the factory. So I pulled up this Reggie Jackson rookie here. Apparently, if it's trimmed, or if they think it's trimmed, it will be like this Reggie Jackson rookie that I found on eBay where it says evidence of trimming. So mine just says minimum size requirement not met. So there is a difference between the two. So that makes me feel a little bit better, although obviously I still would have loved to have had a numerical grade. So anyway, all right, back to the original video. So maybe it didn't meet their minimum size, but I don't think it's trimmed. But that's how a lot of people will interpret that. So I'm curious to know what you would do. Let me know in the comments. I'm tempted to send this one. Maybe I got a friend that sends via PSA. I'm tempted to send this to PSA. This card is not trimmed. But anyway, let me know what you think. I'm curious. I want to get your thoughts on this as well. I hope you enjoyed that. Still a good return. I'm down to, I think, 7 of these 57 Topps cards that I need. So probably won't be sending in another batch to grade, but who knows. So anyway, there you have it. Great 57 return. Very disappointing card here at the end. You like to end things on a good note. That is not what happened here, but it is what it is. So remember, there are new episodes of the audio podcast that come out every Thursday. And as always, thanks for watching.